Jen, your pudgy picker, and I have a special guest. And introduce yourself.
I'm the daughter you heard so much about.
My editor, my daughter.
Person who's avoided being on camera for this long.
I think maybe 4 years ago I did a garage sale video, and I swung over and said, "I'm my daughter," and you're like a celebrity. Mm-hmm. So her name is Cailyn, Cailyn. I know everybody's going to say Caitlin, and that makes you so happy when people do that.
It's been this long, I'm pretty much used to it.
Yep. As my dad used to say, you can call me anything but late to supper.
That's fair.
So today is a special day. I mean, if she's on camera, which she's avoided for so long, you know it has to be something awesome. I have never advertised or done any kind of, announcement. But this is an awesome thing that she's doing to raise some money, and we want to talk about it. So you are doing a Kickstarter, which is not like GoFundMe. You explain this to me, the old person.
Yes, the perception of a GoFundMe is like a pet surgery, or like, oh no, my muffler flew off and I have to replace it, that sort of thing. Kickstarter I've always perceived is for printing projects and just getting something kickstarted.
So a business type thing.
Yeah.
So it's money so you can do something rather than give me money because my dog needs surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, because I was like, what's the difference between that and a GoFundMe? So that's the difference then. So what project are you starting that you actually want to do the Kickstart for?
I am kickstarting the base funds required to do a greeting cards business. I've had a lot of ideas in the past, I've had a lot of sketch ideas, but I've never really gone for it. And now I have the time, I can make the space for it. I have a lot of cards sketched or completed, and I have a schedule for a year out of cards and ideas to put out.
Well, I guess the big question is then, what are you going to be when you grow up?
In theory, an animator and or storyboard artist. That is my goal, personally.
So you are going to school currently.
Mm-hmm.
And so what exactly are you going to school for? I mean, what is that called? I know this, but I'm just asking.
The degree I'm going for is a major in animation and or illustration, and then a minor in art history, because I adore art history, so why not?
I don't know. That sounds kind of sleepy to me, but I don't know. It's kind of cool.
I think it's fascinating. Then again,
Cool.
I have strange, boring hobbies, so...
That's okay. Look where you come from. I mean, you have to have some kind of weird, quirky stuff. So, I guess, how much more time do you have to go in school?
In school, in theory, 3 to 4 years. I have done a lot of research on my school's programs, and if all works out, I can transfer to a full university and only have 2 years to complete before I get my bachelor's. So that's cool.
She's so smart. I got smart kids.
I read between the lines and I know all the policies.
So I guess, what are your goals? I know you're raising money to do this project, but exactly what does that involve, step by step?
So after I get the funding, my first step will be to order the prints for the first 2 cards in the summer set, because they'll be released in August, which is hot and summery. And the first 2 in the set is the Beach and the Otter. They're on the Kickstarter page. And the next 2 are surprise cards, but I will drop the names of them on here because I doubt anybody else will hear them. It's Sandcastle and Whale. You guys are the first to hear about those. And depending on the stretch goals, there will be Pampered Pets, which is 4 extra cards for August, and or the Mythical Creatures one, which is 2 to 4 extra cards. So if all goes well and I meet all of my stretch goals, instead of 4 cards for August, I'll have 8. So hopefully.
So what's the first goal that you need?
First
money
goal,
wise?
it's $350. That's baseline. That all of the money that I will get from my Kickstarter goes right back into the project. So it buys the mailers, the cards that go inside, the actual greeting cards themselves, and all of the money in the Kickstarter, every penny goes back into the greeting card business in some form, whether it's buying logos, getting a web designer, all that other stuff. I have a couple people lined up, so if I do reach my stretch goals and I have money left overs, I will be hiring them. They're local people, I know them, they deserve business, so that's what I'll be doing.
They're starving artists.
We're all in the same boat. We just try to help each other out.
No, that makes sense. So eventually this project will start to make some money, and exactly what are you going to do with that money?
That will go towards getting me a car, because I don't have one right now, and paying off my student loans, because student loans are great.
And they stay with you forever!
Yay!
So that's awesome. So I guess at this point, I'm going to tell you about if, you know, I want you guys to help. This is going to not only a good cause of her doing things that she needs to do, but also you do get some greeting cards, which is really cool. I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail, and we'll tell you how to get to the website and, you know, and that kind of thing. But me and my channel, what I'm going to do is anyone who donates at least $25, I would like you, as soon as you do that, I'm going to have you send me an email, and the email is down in the description box, jen@pudgypicker.com, and let me know your name that you gave the money under and the exact time and the amount that you gave, so that I will know that you have done that. And those people who do that, I will get those names together, and then I will choose somebody, or it'll be a random type thing, and the person who wins that gets to either do a Skype phone call with me for an hour, at least an hour, to sit and talk business or whatever you want to talk about. And you know, if you've got business questions or just basic questions, and if you don't want to do Skype or you don't know how to do Skype, then even just a basic old phone call. So isn't that awesome? You get an hour with me.
I get plenty of those.
I was gonna
You can
say.
have at least one.
You'll share me. That's good. So, okay, so that's what I will be doing. So again, if you give to the GoFundMe $25 or more, I want you to email me and say, this is my name, here's the amount I donated, and here is the exact time, the date and time that I did that. So once we can verify that it has been, that's on there, that we will go ahead and have a drawing. So exactly how long is this going to go? It starts when?
Today.
And then when does it go till?
The 15th of July.
Okay. July
And
15th.
that gives me enough time to, if and when I meet that goal, it gives me enough time for an August release. It gives me 2 weeks to order everything, get it in the mail.
Okay, so she has everything lined up. This is a business plan. She showed me she has it all written up. She's when it comes to this kind of stuff, you're very organized.
Very well.
You must get that from someone.
And another thing, the rewards where you get some of these greeting cards start at $5. If you donate $5 or more, you are guaranteed a card.
Yeah, so if you just want to do that, that's fine. We'll be really happy if you do that. But for the actual, getting to talk to me, that would be $25 and up. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. So what exactly do? They go to Kickstarter.com. Mm-hmm. We're going to put the link down below, but we're going to walk you through it, because if you're anything like me, I had to have her walk me through it, because I'm like, I don't know how this works, because I've never done it before. I've never, contributed to anything. So they go to Kickstarter.com, and then what do they type in? There's a little magnifying glass to search, and what do they type in?
When you're searching, you type in Blueish, Blueish, greetings.
Blueish greetings.
Mm-hmm.
And then there you'll get to see some of the cards and everything. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Once you led me there, and I knew that's what it was very easy to give. I don't think I saw PayPal on there, quite honestly. But
Yeah,
it's very easy. You get a receipt. So everything's good. So it's pretty cool.
All right.
Yay. So I've never done anything like this on my channel before because I've even had like paid promotions or, you know, product places calling me. I just had a message about some kind of kettle or something. I forgot to tell you about that. And I was like,
Good to know I am a special exception to this rule.
that's not really my cup of tea. So I was like, So I am and will be in the future very selective on what I have or what I ask people to do, but this is very important to me and very important to my daughter, and it's helping her, and it is, you will get something for it.
I made sure that the rewards to get something were attainable for pretty much anyone, because I wanted everyone to feel like they got something out of this.
Yeah, I mean, you can donate as little as $1, and literally every dollar helps. So this started this morning, and right now it's what, 5 o'clock.
Yep.
So what are you at so far, or do you rather not say?
I am at the same thing I was a couple hours ago.
Which was
76 out of 350.
So she's got a pretty good start. So
like
she has lots
21% towards the baseline goal.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I have all those stretch goals that add more and more cards, bonus cards, that otherwise probably wouldn't get released.
Okay. So that's pretty awesome. So it's a good cause, and it's something that you do get something, and possibly win something. So that's pretty cool.
And should things go as planned, I am sketching up a couple of charity cards to where some of the proceeds would go to charity. So those will start in the future if things go well.
Good. So what kind of charity? I can kind of guess, but...
some of them would be surprisingly ALS charities. It's a long story. There's someone that me and a couple friends knew. It was a huge, he worked really, really hard to raise money for it, and he actually passed away from it not too long ago. So proceeds would go to that, and probably some animal charities for sure.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed.
Just, I have a whole list that I want to get to sooner or later.
Yeah, because I can see even down the road, once you're, doing this as a living, you're still going to be contributing to those things.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I like giving to people.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about this, or even Kickstarter and GoFundMe, is you can pick a certain pet project or something that's close to your heart, and you can give to that, instead of just giving to maybe a larger charity where you're not even sure what percentage of the funds are going to get where you want them to be. So I like to give where it's going to make the biggest impact.
And I work in really cut and dry numbers. So if I say 50% of the proceeds go somewhere, that's where they're going. I'm not going to split hairs on it. I'm just going to cut it in half, ship half of it off. That's just how I function.
Nope, that's good. So anything else you would like to add?
Nothing that I'd like to add. Is there any questions you feel should be answered?
Yes, absolutely. Like, what is it like to have Pudgy Picker as a mom?
Certainly interesting.
Good answer. Good answer. So,
a lot of the stories you hear, I witnessed firsthand. So, it's an experience.
Especially the last couple with the awning and what was the other one?
Thank you.
The thank you, no thank you. Yes. If you don't know what that is, go back to my last couple of videos and you will see. So hopefully you've lasted this long. We tried to be short and sweet. If you do have any questions, since Cailyn is my editor, she will be able to answer those questions down below. So I'm sure you'll put something across the screen. Since she's gonna edit it, she's gonna do the thumbnail, and then you can also put stuff on the screen. So as we're talking about it,
and from my YouTube account, I'm gonna start answering any questions that people have. Just make sure you mention that it's for me, and not just toss it out there.
Yes.
I'll be keeping an eye on this one.
Yeah. So if you want to put daughter question, and then put the question, people will know what it is. So. Yeah, because any questions you have about it, because I know when I was first learning about this, I was like, I have to be handheld so you can kind of explain it to me, know where I'm going, know what it is. But it was very easy. Once I knew where I was supposed to go and I found it, everything was self-explanatory. She has everything written out on there. So if anybody, you know, wants to just look at that, you can get your questions answered as well, or just leave them down below. So we really appreciate you taking the time and watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, or a question, of course. All my social media and type of things is also in my description box, as well as my snail mail address. So I guess that's it.
All right.
So you know my signing off, don't you? I'll make you do it.
You do it better.
Oh, okay. Well,
you got me on camera.
Oh,
I forgot to add my last condition.
Oh, there's a condition.
So we made this.
Of course. They're going downstairs.
Even they're excited about it.
Yes.
You remember our stretch goal deal, right? If I reach the first stretch goal, then I will do a ride along.
How much is that?
The first stretch goal, its numbers, I don't remember those well. Oof, $6.50.
Ooh. So you're gonna, so if you get to, now this isn't just people coming through on my channel. It's if you reach $6.50 universal, then you'll do a ride along.
And that's by the time the campaign ends.
Which is when?
The 15th of July.
That's a tall order.
I know, that's why I set the...
Okay, the question is, okay, I do have a question. Are you worth $650?
I'm worth far more than $650.
Yeah, I've been talking about doing a ride along, and there's pretty much, you'd rather have, like, you know, your fingernails, like, ripped off with pliers than to actually be on camera.
Me and cameras don't mix,
well,
usually.
You like to be behind the scenes.
I like to be behind the camera. That's why I'm an animator and not an actor.
That makes perfect sense. I understand. But I'm glad everybody got to see you. It's been a while.
First time for everything.
Well, I think Inky's more on my channel than you are.
Yeah.
Inky's mommy.
Well, he's photogenic, so...
Yeah, he doesn't complain a lot.
Except sometimes when he sleeps upside down. He's not photogenic then, but...
It's still cute. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my videos, and I guess that's it. And we will see how this goes. Maybe we'll do an update video, but hopefully we can hit that $650. I don't know. I may have to dig down into my pockets.
We've got 30 days.
I'll make it happen. So if you can, also share this video and get it out there. I'm going to also put it on Instagram and Twitter and my Facebook group, Antique Booth Talk. So I'm going to be hitting all cylinders trying to get there. So again, we appreciate your time, and we will see you next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.